We're going to ask people to, yeah. Oh, no, there's commentating. It didn't happen on round one.
Can you hear
We
us?
had some technical
The
difficulties.
taters are here commentating.
Hopefully people hear me. I mean, Cool Ranch, they know, they must hear me because I'm interacting with them. They know I'm eating Doritos, so.
Well, I'm eating my salt and vinegar
Hell
chips.
yeah.
I'm starving.
Hooah! All right.
Christian.
So, yeah, let's get into the mode here. We got goggles and Hoomuns. Is this just guy goggles here, or?
I don't know. You just showed me goggles.
Oh, okay.
I said, "What do you play?" And he went like that, and it was goggles.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we got going here, but we could have a quick match. We'll see.
I was gonna say, it sounds like Hoomuns are gonna blow out goggles. I mean, I guess they have a plan, you know, because I know Ryan is a heck of a player. Should only put one T on the end of his names, but you know, I screwed that up. But yeah, Ryan can play.
Emphasis on the T. That's
I've
okay.
never met Isaiah.
Tackett.
Tackett.
Well, early on, we got Thraben. Is that a Thraben Inspector? What did he even play down there?
I appreciate all
Yeah,
100 people checking us out right now because it's been a comedy of errors. So for us to even have 100, I'm really impressed. So thanks for tuning in.
Amen to that.
Oh my gosh. We had the option to just skip the stream and play tonight, but we were so dedicated that the show must go on that we're making it happen.
Yeah,
So I hope you guys appreciate this at home.
Yeah, no.
Because so far we have had absolutely no fun making this go.
It's been not good. But I think we're good now. And let me tell you what, I will know this system inside and out after tonight.
Sometimes? Oh, absolutely. I'm pretty sure we need some Arnold Palmer.
All the Palmer.
I endorsed Arnold Palmer for about a minute and told him it's a quality beverage for 23 fluid ounces at $1.
Yeah, they need to pay us something, but yeah. You can see 10, but that's because you're missing a digit. It's 108 currently and going up.
Always missing the digit.
Yeah, we love the stream too, and that's why we decided to add to it with our epic commentary. But tonight, it's our technical skills plus commentary.
We're already up to 110 viewers now. Woo! I mean, what more do you want than that, okay? That's a 10% increase in just a 30-second span. To me, that's good business.
When you've got sound and sight, you add viewers.
That's what happens, right? I suspected 11 view.
So what's happening in this game? Is it going to be, we got Jace against a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you got it.
You know, ultimately, I'm hoping
he went straight emblem right out the gate.
Did we tell them to keep track of the life total on the dice?
Yeah.
Combat.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, and I told him to keep them where they at so we can see them.
Swing, and then he gets plus.
All right.
So overall,
so this is attacking as a 4-3.
I'm not sure what the goggles
deck. They're both
runs.
4-3s, right?
Yeah, he
outside
gets
of
plus
Jay's
from
Power
distance.
Match
Yeah, this is a
goggles,
3-2,
a
and then
bunch
you
of-
get
maybe like
3-2
Thing in the
from
Ice.
this.
Yeah, and then a bunch of burn spells.
Right.
Yeah, which might be able to keep them off of
I'm in a block.
enough Hoomuns to not kill him, but I don't see it happening.
No, I mean, I think it really comes down to is how many guys he can pressure the goggles deck with.
Right.
Because most of his guys are cheap. Now, this looks like it could be potentially a little bit larger version. I think most mono white human decks do not run big Gideon. They usually run the small Gideon, which you can see on the board right now. But
Well, he dropped his Gideon and went with an emblem straight up.
yeah, which isn't a bad play.
No, because I mean all your dudes are buffed already.
Yeah, especially if he drops an Anguish or Always Watching.
Oh yeah. Hey guys at home on the stream, does Goggles have a chance to keep up with this Hoomuns deck? Feel free to weigh in on that.
Oh,
And,
weigh in on everything.
We will give a shout out to
Yeah, what are you at now?
one or two lucky viewers.
4 should be down to
Yeah.
14.
Might even call you by name, which is special. It's going to make you feel special at home.
Yeah, no actions. Got it.
That's what we're looking for.
So Jace is flipping here. The right play here is to probably just tick him up for a turn.
Yeah, he's going to want all the counters on him he can to try to keep him alive. No,
Right.
no, he's dead.
Unless-
Yep. That's kind of where I'm at with it. But, you know, if anybody can do it, Ryan can. But, yeah, I think it's going to be just a really bad matchup for the Goggles deck. I don't
No,
know. I mean, Goggles, how does that keep up with, like, the Coco decks and stuff? I mean, it just seems... I don't know. Maybe they run... Do they run Radiant Flames main or something? I mean, I feel like they'd have to.
I don't think they do, honestly.
Three Colors Goggles deck does play Radiant Flames. Thank you.
Okay. So he might have Radiant Flames then.
Yeah.
That's huge. If
Hey,
he
oh,
does
he's
have
going to need it.
it'll taste extra good.
Good.
Well, I'm hoping to get to eat here in a minute. I just can't eat
Carson
like
here?
you do.
Oh,
I
I'll
can't
go
make
right
myself sound like a cow chewing his cud, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
in. Thanks. You know what? I'm a big guy. Yeah.
You're a lot less guy than you used to
Swing.
be, though.
I am
Down
Kitty
something
and
like what,
at-
60, 70 pounds or something? Something
I'll
ridiculous.
swing
Down
both
50.
patches.
You're down like a
Yeah.
third grader.
Yeah.
About.
Go ahead.
I told the one girl at work that's one of my coworkers. I literally said,
Yes.
I'm literally down half your body.
Yeah. Yep. And just for reference, I mean, think about strapping on a 50-pound sandbag to your back walking around.
Yep.
That would feel heinous. But
Yeah.
we do it when we get big. And yeah, I'm big too. I'm like 260 right now, which is way too big. Man, I screwed for Ryan. Yeah, he probably wants that fifth one. I think they run that draw 2, discard 1 card in red. And I haven't
He
seen
hasn't played down there, Magnetic Insight.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, but with Magnetic Insight, you got to discard a land. So you draw 2, then you got to discard a land.
Yeah. Yeah, I've played Joe Lossa before, and yeah, he's a pretty solid player.
Yeah, I got a clue.
They have them right here.
Oh, cool, perfect.
I personally don't see how the Hoomuns lose this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, I think he, especially in the position he's in now, I think this is going
Sure.
1 game real quick. What is that? Look, 4.
Yeah.
How did they get out of screen on that already?
They move dice
Yeah,
over.
they did. I told him not to move the dice.
We'll go fix it.
Well, you know, after this game, I might go yell at him, but I'm a little tired of running up and down, so.
I'll run.
It just
I'm
might
trying to
have to wait.
I'm trying to lose weight, so that's
Right.
okay.
We've got a huge crowd here tonight, too, by the way, at the old Game Swap in Mason. And, you know, I recommend everybody try to get out whenever they can if they live in the area. If not, just keep tuning
watching
into
the stream.
Top Deck Productions stream, which it is a stream for hire, with one big account being Game Swap in Mason. So anybody out there who wants to get a stream going can contact us, and we'll do it for you, too. Might even have epic commentary as
No,
well.
he's
still
But,
he's
he
still
would
depending where you're
still
at, 'cause I'm not
it's
driving
just
that
a
far.
kid.
We'll service the greater Cincinnati area.
So Kozlik's return just got tossed to the yard. Didn't really do much of anything.
How's he play that back out of the yard? Does he play any other
Like I said.
Eldrazi to pull it back out?
Oh, my guess is no.
Yeah, my guess is no too, which
Yeah.
seems like he's playing half of a card there. I mean, doesn't it feel like half a card at that point?
It feels like a really awkward pyroclasm.
Yeah.
Considering pyroclasm
Oh,
for the most
Radiant
part
Flame.
in the
Is
format
that
is not
Radiant
good.
Flames? Yeah, it
And that
is.
was a Radiant Flame for 3, which
Oh,
is going to
he
wipe the
needed it.
Yep, it's going to wipe the
it
board.
wiped his whole board.
That was huge.
Oh, that's so much different now.
off return.
I'm going to be coming down there now that my shop is closing. Where's your
What shop?
Yeah, where's your shop closing? And sorry that's happening because we don't ever want to hear anybody closing up.
No, we definitely
The more
don't.
magic, the better.
Another Kithian.
But yeah, we'll be glad to have you. I'd like to say that dude's name. I just really can't. I don't even know what that is. C-K-O-M Amer?
Comer?
Is that what it is? Comer?
C.
C.
Comer.
Comer.
Let's call
That's
him
what
C.
it is.
Comer.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I think he might run Dark Dwellers. I'm not
You
sure.
have 2 in hand right?
Yes.
Man, those Doritos were good.
Well, yeah. They sounded good.
They were fantastic. 3 brothers in Springboro. Okay. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a drive for you, but it's not as far as you probably think.
I went to a basketball camp in Springboro one time. I think it's the only time I've ever been there. I think I was a junior in high school.
I believe my sister-in-law has a dentist office up there.
Yep.
And we're black screen.
I'm going to go kill somebody.
No, that's the instead. Flash and Avison.
Hey, give the dice.
Trigger on the stack.
Yeah.
Kill both.
No, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good shop down here. We did commentating 2 weeks ago, and I counted. We had
Yeah.
of
I'm gonna
actual
do that.
customers. We had 104 people in the shop that night.
How much did they get done?
We had casual playing. We had people in the back
Should be exactly enough for
playing casually, like Commander, EDH, whatever you want to call it. We had drafts going. We had a modern Friday Night Magic tournament going, and we also had the standard tournament going as well. So it's definitely not that far. Yeah, I mean, if you live in Middletown, you're looking at maybe 20-minute drive from here. I mean, it's not bad. I live in Blue Ash, which is about the same distance in the other direction. So, you know, yeah, it's not bad at all.
No thanks.
So,
Main phase 2.
but back to the game here.
Okay.
It looks like Hoomuns is coming back a little bit more to the board, but Ryan's definitely getting his board position. You can see he's swinging with the Wandering Fumarole, trying to aggressively try to get the game done as quick as he can. I mean, it's definitely possible that the Goggles deck might come out of nowhere or something like that. But it looks like when I just looked at his hand, I saw a couple of lands in his hand, which is not a good thing. So Hoomuns coming in. The block will happen here from the Wandering Fumarole.
Flip it.
And
Is he dealing 2?
It's a.
yeah, I was gonna. It's probably the right
this is a
play in
2-2.
this
Sorry,
scenario
3-2.
to try to trade
Yeah,
resources
it'll
if
turn
you
this into
can.
4-1.
Oh, yeah, no, my bad.
yeah, yeah,
Switched
so
it.
one-
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's
You're
probably
fine.
the right
I'll
play
take
because
it.
you got another Wandering Fumarole in
I'm
there.
at 3.
It's probably
And
the dice are off. Yeah. It's amazing how some people don't have a sense of direction
I
sometimes. and
literally
stuff
said
like
you
that.
guys both pushed your dice.
Yeah.
They go, oh, sorry. We'll have another talk with Ryan.
Strike 2 is about to come, right?
yeah.
Fuck. No thanks.
And the dice is still getting moved out.
You know, I tell you what, you only have so many chances to be on camera. I'll put you in the no zone, the no fly zone.
We call that the kid table. That's where all the crap decks
we'll
usually end
low
up.
table you right now. We don't
Oh,
even care.
I'll low table somebody.
Yeah, believe that. I used to have a girlfriend in Middletown. I did for a long time, for a year and a half. I used to make her drive down here all the time.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that happened. That's a fact. I spent the night at her house exactly one time, and then she spent the night with me. Wendy. It was right after my divorce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Rebound relationship.
Good.
Everybody's got them.
Cards in hand.
I'll keep. I have no thanks.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
fine.
Man. We'll get back into our groove here in a minute.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be. It's gonna be a little willy-nilly tonight. Me going back and forth there.
Those guys.
I remember the good old
Alright.
days when I could just sit back here and talk about Magic.
Continue.
He just cast
yeah, go
Lightning
on.
Axe and copied it. Killed a bunch of dudes. That's basically what happened there.
Top deck stream. We do modern F&M tonight. Starts at 7:30.
That's Tuesdays, I think, is modern, right?
They do modern tonight as well.
Well,
I don't know what other
yeah.
night they do.
We have a modern tournament going, but from a streaming standpoint,
Oh, they do modern
they stream modern on
Tuesday nights.
on
Yep.
Tuesday nights.
Yep. Which we don't commentate for because we don't know a damn thing about modern.
No, like we said before, all we would talk about is all the stuff we used to do with the old cards.
Oh, do you remember that card? We played that back in the day.
Yeah. Do you remember when we played Rite of Replication and Acidic Slime in the same deck? That was awesome.
Fantastic.
We made 5 Acidic Slimes.
Can't do that now because you got to curve at 3 and beat the other person by turn 4.
Right?
Oh,
So-
another Radiant Flames? That's how
No,
you
that's.
say.
Is that a Radiant
Yeah,
Flames?
or it was something. I don't think it's Radiant.
No, I believe that's Fall of the Titans, which is it's like a big fireball, basically.
Every time he crushes tree, does tree. Nice.
Yeah,
Fall
right?
of the Titans.
Yeah.
Sweeper, huh?
Gets
Well,
played
we
in there.
thought he didn't have a plan for humans, and apparently he didn't show up unprepared.
But the human player is right back down with somebody else, and he gets the clue immediately, draws another card.
Literally.
Looks like, do I see a Gideon that he's shuffling in his hand over there?
Does Ryan even have a hand at this point? Because if the humans guy is more of a hand than
Ryan's got 2 cards in hand right now.
Oh, I see him. Okay.
Yeah, and he's got a Gideon in hand with the Plains. So,
We love you too, the Who Day.
Swing with the inspector at you.
who what?
The Who Day says he loves the street. We love you too.
Yeah, right back at you, big guy.
I mean,
Little guy.
It's
big,
the
big gal,
stream.
little gal. I don't know
Main phase.
I don't know who you are, but it's all good.
Right? And he's probably just talking about the stream more than the commentary.
Gideon. Make a knight.
Oh no, I personally think he's talking about the commentary.
Yeah, I don't think we have a pauper league here, and technically it's not our shop, even though we don't like work here, but we work for the stream that operates out of here. So just make that distinction. Daniel wanted me to make sure I made that distinction because we are a stream for hire. We'll stream for you too. I mean, I don't know if we'll come to your house and like do your Saturday night, win a pack league, but maybe. I mean, if you're willing to pay, I don't know.
Right, two-headed giant. Everyone puts the Rares in
Right,
the middle when
right.
you win.
I used to have a buddy that did a Saturday Night League, and I'd go Saturday Night League, and I would go and crush it because I knew tournament Magic, and they were all just playing like kitchen counter Magic.
Oh, it's
and
good
they
stuff.
eventually told me not to come anymore. I was like, oh yeah.
That's how it was with Williamson for a while. I used to
Yeah.
go over there with for
Yep.
2v2s.
2v2s all
and
the
play
time.
till 5:30 in the
Yep.
morning, and I would just crush the 2v2 and always get the Rares.
Yep. That was when they took that Thoughtseize off me when I first got back into Magic. They go, oh, that's not a really good card. I'm like, well, it seems okay. And they're like, nah, nobody really plays that.
We had a Jace the Mind Sculptor, and I was supposed to get first pick of the Rares, and I gave him the Jace, and I took all the other Rares.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, he even said that, which was fine. I didn't really care. I already had 6 of them, so.
Oh, well, there you go.
But I'm sure he had 12.
Oh, yeah. Scott Williamson has some cards.
Absolutely.
So this is not looking good again. Every time Ryan sweeps, Isaiah's able to come back and big board him right out the gate.
Right.
Oh, and then he's got Chandra. Are you kidding me? What a back and forth game.
Big Chandra coming in here. And he's cheese wheeling it, too. Interesting.
What a back and forth game.
Yeah.
We thought it was going to be a blowout, and it's just been
It's still game 1.
I know, and they're at about 30 minutes, so.
Yeah. We do apologize.
Do anything with her?
No, he cheese wheeled.
He got cards off.
He spun the
Yeah.
wheel, which is probably a good call. So he's going to restock his hand with the goggles
What's
now.
he at, 14? He must be at 14.
I think I'm pretty sure he was at 4.
It sure looks like 4 to me.
Yeah, he was at 4. I don't think he's been able to crack through for
Stop this
damage.
Where's it all going?
Well, I think
You got it.
that's where we're. Yep, there you go. And the scoop, game 1 done. Goggles goes down, and we're going to go to game 2.
He sure fought that pretty well, but I guess you were just, I mean, every time he swept, Isaiah came right back with the board.
I'm going to go out there and tell them to keep the
Tell-
dice at a
tell
certain
Ryan
level.
to keep-
I'm going to line the dice up there. And
Well, it's got about an inch out from where the red dice is. No, have as many as you want, dude. Dude, you got me a whole bag. I can do as many as you want. You don't always share my bag with you. I know. Yeah, Isaiah getting there. Came back time and time again from sweepers. Ball foil, yep.
all right,
Deal.
That's how it goes.
those lined up right there.
That'll happen a lot.
Thanks.
I mean, some cards end up being like a
keep
butt
that
for a
dice there
long
so I know
time,
it's
and then
the
all of a
line.
sudden they hit big, and everybody's like digging them out. Happened a bunch of times. Tell 'em. Don't touch the dice.
And the second half of commentating's back, and now we can have fully fledged conversations instead of one-way conversations in the microphone with yourself.
Who told me? Was it you that told me one time I could do commentary by myself? I'm like, what the heck are you going to do the whole time?
I told you do it by yourself, and then just said LOL.
I'll tell you what,
I mean, that's impressive.
running that stream and doing this at the same time isn't a cupcake.
Well, I mean, like, it gives you respect for anybody that's doing radio and does like a one-man radio show or one-woman
Oh, yeah.
radio show. Like, that's pretty impressive. You're not talking back and
call-ins
forth.
and stuff, though?
Huh?
Don't they take call-ins and stuff?
Some do, some don't. Some literally just sit there and talk. And it's like, I literally could not talk to
Would that be
empty
the next
space.
level, is to have people call in to us and put them on air and be,
Oh
like,
my God.
and be like, you're on, what do you got? And then they'll say something dumb and just be like, boop, you're done. Then people get all mad. That'd be hilarious. And your idea was jank. Okay, moving on. No, just kidding. Our ideas are jank, too.
Yeah, definitely introduce yourself to us the next time you're out here and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. We're like the 2 biggest dudes in the place.
Yeah, well,
You can't miss us.
we're good-sized guys, but we got some big people in this
Well,
shop.
we're tall,
so-
too.
Yeah, that's the key.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to hear is that we're
Yeah,
tall.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm 6'4", you're 6'3".
Right.
And we had that argument one time. They measured us, and I am a little taller.
I don't think they did measure us, did
They
they?
totally measured us.
measured
we
us?
went back to back, remember? We went to that Columbus tournament, and then we were on our way back, and you were like, I'm as tall as you
Oh,
are. I'm like,
yeah,
no, you're
yeah.
not.
Your son's taller than all of us. So
Yeah,
it's okay.
well, he needs to stand up straight. Slacker.
He'd be another inch taller, right?
He's 6'5", but he looks 6'3.5" because he slouches.
He's got a little weight on him.
Oh, he is.
Is he getting some weight on him?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen him lately.
40?
He's
I
240?
promise he's 240.
What? Are you serious?
He's 240, I
He
swear to
put,
God.
he put some weight on.
I told him, I said, you're going to be 260 as an adult. He goes, no, I'm not. I said, bet. And now the big joke is 260's coming. 260's coming. He's got a big frame.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like he was always like a walking stick.
Oh, who they
So.
usually here?
Is he?
You've met Daniel. I've only been here on Wednesday. This last Wednesday was the first time I came, and I came to run the stream. I didn't talk or anything, but I chatted you guys up. Oh, come on now.
And we're black screen again. Go, 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 go. I'll commandeer some chips. Well, you got to pay for Windows 10, though. You have to show them, bro. I sound like obese people. So I'm 6'3", I'm 278. I've actually lost 50 pounds. But I'm more built like a defensive end, probably, would be, or a tight end in football. It's probably a bit more comparable.
Game 2?
Yes.
Not nearly as ripped. And Shane's built pretty similar. So no, we're not obese people, jackass. I mean, we are sitting here eating a whole pile of chips, so I won't disagree.
That's why.
It sounds pretty bad, but no, we're. I'll hold the fort down. Somebody's saying that we're morbidly obese, so I'm defending myself as I shove. I'm defending myself as I shove a bunch of chips in my mouth. Fantastic. Salt and vinegar chips, pretty good. Which format? I like standard the most. Shane likes standard as well. They do standard and modern typically here. I'm not sure about legacy. All right, so is everybody on the stream kind of in agreement here that we're just going to probably see Hoomuns win this game? Unless he could bring in some more sweepers and stuff like that. I have very little experience watching the Goggles deck, so not entirely sure.
At the end step.
Yep.
And Gamera, you're right. Given my weight for my height on a BMI, I would be considered obese. But
Yeah, you go.
when I was in football in high school, I had the same weight and the same height, and I had 2 millimeters of fat on my arms. If you were to take those like forceps, whatever you want to call those things, to measure the fat on your arms, and I was still considered morbidly obese. So I don't really go by any of that. All I know is I'm actually very healthy, and it's important. You gotta be healthy in life. So hopefully everybody who's listening to us on this Friday night is quite healthy themselves. But we're gonna get back to the game here a little bit. We do like to go off tangent a little bit here. Yeah, I don't see where Goggles is really gonna win this matchup at all. You really got to.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, like stated here by C. Comer is, I don't see anything really going on. So now we could be going into a Radiant Flames. I think that's a possibility here. Or he's trying to push to a Chandra. I can't really see the hand. I mean, Chandra would definitely close this out pretty well. But I don't think I see one in hand, so we'll see where it goes. Why are Game of Thrones deck sleeves so popular? I mean, Game of Thrones is pretty solid, you know. To me, it's my favorite show and movie, like, series, like, between any TV or movies that I've seen. They do a phenomenal job with it, so, you know. I get it if somebody wants to rock some Game of Thrones deck sleeves. I personally prefer, like, Dragon Shields, whatever they're called. I think they're the best, personally. Yeah, I don't see where Goggles is going to get out of this. Oh, it's not nearly as nice. Yeah, it's rough. It's not easy when, like, it's cutting out and blacking on you and all that.
Kill this and kill that.
Okay, so round 1 for the podcast is going to suck. It actually might be worth watching because it'll be pathetic. But in the beginning, I'm pretty sure I got like a good 2 to 3 minutes of David Hasselhoff music playing. So that should be worth something.
No blocks. Okay. 4? Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Dragon Shields do this forever.
They curl up on the edges, though.
Instance
That's what I don't like about them. Curly edges.
2. My trigger.
Yep.
So we're looking at
And I'm back.
11 to 20 right now. Obviously, Goggles is fighting for their lives.
I would think it's an uphill battle for Goggles.
Oh, I think it's a huge uphill battle. The thing is that these decks, these human decks, have a lot more staying power than people think they do. And I don't know what he boarded in. I think a perfect card to board in a game like this would be like Bygone Bishop.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So just to stockpile blues.
It's a 2-3, right? For 3?
It's a 2/3 for 3, and every time you cast a creature
Under 3.
that's
3 or under.
that's 3 or under, you get a clue.
Yeah.
So,
Which I thought was an underrated card right from the beginning, but I think now it's starting to see it's people are starting to realize it's a card.
Oh no, yeah. Sometimes it takes a little time for things to get noticed, right? Hence, you were making green black aristocrats a year ago.
Yes, I
and,
was, but
just couldn't make it work.
Hashtag visionary. I quit playing for 3 months. That's the only. I would have kept playing that deck.
Right.
Yeah. I just
All right.
disappeared off the scene for a minute.
So this was interesting because he activated Jace, unless it's the attitude of I'm not going to block with him, so I just need to do that.
Right.
Cards in hand.
Let me tell you about those Game of Thrones sleeves. They're too big. They're too big for your cards. I've played them. And they're one of those that's just a little too big, so your cards slide back and forth on the inside of them, and I cannot deal with that. Now, if you double sleeve them, they might be a good card for that. So that's how I feel about those sleeves.
I mean, you got to make sure it fits properly, right?
You want a good fit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You want a solid fit.
Yeah. If you don't have a good fit, I mean,
If you got to wrap it up twice to make it fit,
problems
then
might,
that's what you got to do.
Yeah, but problems might arise if you don't have a good fit. That's all I gotta say.
That's
right?
all I'm saying, too. That's what
Like
I'm trying to tell
probably like the number one fatherly advice that you could give to like a son.
you. Me and my son have had this on. What's up, man? How you doing? We're doing commentary. It's quality commentary, too, man.
Quality commentary with
Level 2 judge, men in the house, doing
I
doing judgy stuff. Yes. Well,
we would expect nothing less.
we're judging this Goggles deck that we don't think it's gonna.
Oh, Chandra Flamecaller might
That'll
pull it
bring
out
him
here.
back into it.
Let's see if he's got
He's
some
at
kind of
5
sideboard.
already,
We
though.
might have a potential sideboard card here, though. We have an Eerie. What's it called?
Are we talking magic cards?
Is this what I think it's going to be?
Maybe.
Eerie
You've got 1 mana.
Elude or whatever?
Eerie Interlude.
Eerie Interlude?
Yep. And he's
Is this what we're going to play?
Blink the Eerie
Bam!
Interlude. Oh, it's a blowout. It's
Whoa,
such a
whoa,
blowout.
whoa.
If dude's got more lands than him, he's going to get both triggers, too.
Oh, what do we got coming here? We might have something else. I think it's a lightning axe. Look at that. That's not bad. You're still gonna. You're trading resources,
You have
but
mana for it?
I'll kill that.
Yeah.
Did he blink? What did he actually do? The activation with Chandra? Is that what happened?
he did an activation. He's got to put a dice on
I was
Chandra.
gonna say, like, he probably did it for what, 3?
I don't know what the minimum was.
Attack
Well,
for-
that looks
the-
like Hidden Dragon Slayer. Is that who that is?
Yeah, and I don't see
It's
a
2
pump.
then.
I don't see a pump
Yeah,
effect.
he
He probably
probably
did for
did it for
2.
Good. I'll do your
Yeah,
next.
thank you.
So they have
14?
Yep.
okay.
He'll just manipulate the other dude's dice. Ryan doesn't care.
He took.
How'd he get rid of both those
Yeah,
dudes?
what? I don't know what's going
Oh,
on there.
Goggles. Dude. He did it twice.
Yeah, but how did the guy go down like 6 points of life right there?
I gotta be
I'm
honest,
slightly
I have
lost.
No idea.
And it could have been the fact that he
It was
blinked them.
responds to cashing Chandra.
Okay,
cool.
gotcha.
Thanks.
Yeah, if that's what it was, then yeah, okay, that everything
Yeah.
makes sense now.
Sometimes we need the chat to keep us straight.
I was about to sick the level 2 judge out there to straighten it
Yeah.
up, but
We would have.
didn't have to.
Sick the judge right on him and just told him, go get the intel, judgy.
She's a 2.
No, we always appreciate when you have men around. He loves to make judgments. He's judging us right now and saying this.
Oh, he's probably thinking that
This
we're
is
a bunch
crap.
of hooplas. No, I've known you for years, man.
pretty flush under. We've known
It's kind of actually
since
crazy.
way back in the day.
It's kind of crazy. So
Probably
about some of that stuff,
6,
like,
7, 8 years.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Game place, right? Game place.
Yeah, you would go to the game place, yeah.
Now look, he's come all the way up to doing SCG events and stuff. They grow up so fast. Oh, fine.
No, you were. I remember.
Well, I didn't know you were that. Or I thought you were like. No, I'm just kidding. Did they really?
Okay.
No kidding.
So what else? What more do you have to do to get to a level 3 challenge?
Do it again, both of them?
Sure. And I completely expect you to do that.
Surge 20.
Okay.
Oh.
See, there you go.
Hey,
That's interesting though that it's like a thesis. It's very interesting.
there goes Isaiah's creatures. That's not good with no hand. This could be going to game 3. We only have about 15 minutes left in this round, however. Look how fast Ryan starts playing. He's like, I'm in this. Oh, son of a.
Oh,
It's your
and
turn.
it,
Just go touch it.
go touch it.
That's all you
Okay,
gotta do.
I'll be back. Oh, you'll touch it? All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, just wiggle the mouse. He's killing me with this. This is Daniel's fault, by the way, and we're going to have a talk with him because this is a simple fix. All he needs to do is commit to one of the Windows programs, and this would not happen. This is when Windows tries to remind us that we need to pick one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all it is. And it's like, oh my gosh, there you go.
What do we do? Just push remind me later?
Yeah, he keeps saying remind me later, exactly. And it's like, why don't you just do it so I don't have to deal with this anymore?
Why don't you just say no?
Well, the thing is, if we were not running back and forth, the person up there could just touch it and it'd be done. And that'd be like, it barely even click.
Yeah.
But back here, it becomes a big issue. Because obviously we're not sitting right with. There it goes, going to game 3.
Sorry, I had to get more chips.
No, that's fine.
Those are now.
Oh, you don't see what we're talking about on the stream? Oh, that's fantastic. That's just us then.
No, I figured it was just us going back here with that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, our screen goes blue, and it's just like completely
Yeah.
blue, and that's it.
Every like 10 minutes, basically,
Right,
when
and
the
it's
when
because
when the
Windows
screen
is screwed with us.
right when the screen over there goes. Yeah,
Oh,
that
so we're,
pop-up
we're
goes.
telling them about it, and we don't even have to.
No, but that's okay. That way they know the struggles
Wait,
that
what
we're
the hell
going.
am I doing here? This is standard. Epoa, we appreciate your viewership, and we've talked with you before, and we expect you to be here for Friday night, especially when we're commentating every other Friday night.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, like since we've actually officially, really, truly started commentating together here for just the last round, we've more than doubled our viewerships. We're up to 220 viewers right now.
220, that's fantastic.
That's
For the technical difficulties we had tonight, we appreciate that.
well, you know, the crowd's going to slowly come back. You know, I
yeah,
mean,
they'll come around.
yeah, I
They'll be like, those guys
absolutely.
are screwing it up right now, but I bet you they get it fixed. That's what they're saying at all. I bet you they straighten it out.
Oh, I think they will.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they're like, we're going to order a pizza and we'll be back.
And
Expect me. Yes, we did expect you. Every time. One time, every time.
so humans theoretically should be on the play here for game number 3, which obviously I think favors them.
We had a lot of bant the other night and people were complaining about it. It is the #1 deck in the format, and we got to see decks play against it. And don't you want to figure out what it struggles against and how it gets beat? Because, yeah, I mean, I want to. Yeah, they got some cheaty face cards, but we still need to watch it play.
Oh, sure. And what he's specifically talking about is the Band Company mirrors, which are
well-
the Band Company mirror is abysmal to watch unless you just have a bad player on one side, and then they just punt their deck.
Well, Epo, you checked in with us, and we definitely appreciate that. So, I mean, if you made a promise, you made a promise. Got to do what you got to do. And
You'd marathon with her?
We'll expect you back. What's the RWBY?
I don't know what RWBY is, but you'd marathon something with
Knocking
her.
the pilot out and stealing his wallet, right? Ban is boring as rally. Just mirror matches are gross. Yeah, mirror matches aren't the greatest thing in the world, but I mean,
They
I'm
do
a
happen.
purist.
It's
I mean,
part of
I'll watch a
magic.
football game that goes 6-3 and think it's a great game. So I'll watch, what other people consider boring magic, and
As-
I'm happy to do it.
What's the? It's like watching flies do it, basically. You know, we'll keep it a little PG right
That's
now.
that's my saying. This is like
Yeah, or watching the
flies
paint dry. You know, I mean,
without the porn.
it. It's funny because somebody actually was talking about that, I believe, on an article I was reading today or yesterday, and they brought up the old picture of the green-white devotion mirror from about a year ago.
Yeah.
Remember that with Mastery the Unseen, and when the whole side of their board would be so big that you just like overflow your side of the board to theirs. Yeah. They showed the picture of the 2 mirror matches in the Pro Tour with like Sam Black and whoever else he was playing against, and there was like 3 minutes left in the round. It was still 0-0.
Oh wow! Wow.
And it was just these overwhelming board positions, and I think like both people were over 100 life.
Who fixed the time?
Oh my gosh, the time has been fixed.
Who did that?
Who fixed the time?
Who fixed the time?
Nick had a big smile on his face. Did he fix the time? What?
What's that? Oh.
Oh, okay.
Somebody did, or maybe I clicked that like 5 times. Maybe it just started.
Somebody mysteriously did it.
Yeah, no,
We'll take it though.
I will, because that makes me very happy. It's the only thing I couldn't get to work.
Swing. Yep.
Rally mirrors are bad because it's like nothing. Oh, I win. That's what I don't like.
Well, that's like a Splinter Twin mirror kind of.
Oh God, Splinter
Just
Twin.
dogpile on the rabbit, and who has more counter spells?
Yeah, I can't do
Who's
that.
got more spell pierce?
I can't do it. Did you do that?
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
Good.
Swing.
What program was it?
Fortune. You're now counter.
Oh, okay. You never told me it was a different program. Oh, okay. Is that what it was?
Hunter. Sure.
Okay.
Pass.
You have to show me that eventually, yeah. It's just, isn't that the bottom in one of his blocks? It's called Snaz. Fantastic.
Sweet.
Cool, man. Appreciate it. Cool. Cool.
Seems okay.
And here we have Bobby Bruggeman in the booth.
Woo! Did you get there?
Did you get there?
Yeah.
Rocking
What's
Shane
all
McLeod's
about?
deck to a 2-0 start.
Go ahead.
Did you really? He was playing that Cryptolith deck, wasn't he? I traded him half the cards for that deck. Nice. Did you really? Sweet.
Always watching coming down to the battlefield here, and I think this is,
this ain't
if we don't
looking
see a
good.
sweeper, this is going to get out of hand pretty quick.
+2/+2.
I
We're looking
this
at-
matchup, he's
6 already,
constantly
so it's
looking at just
additional
getting
6,
big
I got
boarded,
2.
and if he doesn't hit the sweeper, he's in a big.
Right, and I think he just took 9.
Wow.
So yeah, now he's
With
down
3
to
mana
2.
out, he's at 2.
I mean, it's Radiant Flames or bust at this point.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but I
Well,
mean, that seemed like a really uphill battle. Anyway.
Yep, and he's flipping Gideon, and he's flipping Kithian to Gideon.
Oh wow.
Paid the mana for it.
Okay, I don't need that. It'll be
Not
sorry.
looking good.
It'll be
Yeah,
in
Gideon.
something.
Crappier Gideon, right? Oh, I know that's
Oh, there's the handshake. It's all over. All right, guys.
Hoomuns beat
Hoomuns
Goggles.
Get
They
there.
wouldn't even find a
Yep.
plan.
Yeah.
Hoomuns is a hell of a deck.
And,
Well, it can get underneath
Yeah, I
a
was
deck like
waiting to
that
get boarded.
real
Oh, I
fast.
did too.
I believe
It was
they
like, here's all the
play.
dudes. Oh, you Mr.
They
Sweeper
play.
and die.
They play somewhere between like 16 and 19 1-drops. Yeah, it's mono white Hoomuns.
George 51. That's got it. Kyle Jordan, or
Maybe.
Yeah, who's his brother? Kyle Jordan.
John Madden Wisher. I love it.
Oh, nice.
Totally love it. I'm all about it.
Fantastic.
And as the viewership continues to go up, we are now up 150% from our original starting. We are now at 270 viewers. We're doing fantastic.
This
Thank you,
is
everyone,
Mike
for
speaking.
logging
I
in.
thought so. Epoa, do you know Mike Wisher? If you know Mike Wisher, I don't know how you don't know Shane McLeod. I got to be honest. Even though I'm a little more notorious than my partner.